Hello everyone, in this video I will be demonstrating how to use the dimension tool in AutoCAD 2023 Mac version. So as we can see here, I already opened a new file here, and at the left hand side we have all the tools that we can use. So the first thing we're going to do is to make sure we're in the right unit. So by clicking the command box and typing unit, hit enter. We can see all the units and scale here. We can change to different type of unit if we want to. And in this case, we'll be using kilometer as our scale unit. So first thing I'm going to do is draw random lines in different shape and circle, rectangle. Yeah, so there's actually two ways in order to dimension our drawing. So first is by simply clicking the dimension icon at the left hand side here. So once we approach to the size of the triangle, we can see the dimension value will shows up here. And by clicking the line, we can bring out the value and determine the dimension of the size. We can also simply dimension this size by clicking the two endpoint of the line, which does the same thing. And the another thing for using the newer version is by clicking the two lines here, we can also determine the angle of between these two lines. So there's another way in order to activate the dimension tool in here is by typing the DIN command in the command box, and by hitting return, we are into dimension mode again. So similarly, by selecting the line that we want to dimension, we can bring up the value here. And for the circle, we just need to select the outer line, which will give us the diameter of the circle here. This is the diameter symbol here. And say if we want to dimension the radius of the circle, we can select the center point and the outer line, which will give us the radius of the circle. So we can also change the dimension style by clicking the dimension style icon, which is this one here. And by clicking the plus sign, we can create a new dimension style. And for this one, we'll name it top view, enter, and we can see there's a different option here. In this case, we'll change the color to red, and the line type will be by block, and similarly the extension line will be red too. And then hit OK. And now, by using dimension tools again, we can see the color of the dimension line become red here. So similarly, by clicking the dimension style button again, we'll do front view in this time. We can also change the distance between the line here. And there's a symbol, an arrow that we can change. We'll do open for this one. And the arrow size. And hit OK. Repeat the same process. There we go. And last but not least, the value. Changes to close range for this time. So here we have a complete building floor plan, and as we can see, the top half here have already been dimensioned. So what we're gonna do is finish the rest of the dimension. First, we're gonna focus on the quarter of this living area. So by repeat the same process, so by selecting the endpoint of the lane, which will give us the length of the living area. Similarly, the size of the bed and the width of the table. So for dining area here, we're gonna change our dimension style to dining area. Right click here and set current, and repeat the same process as what we did previously. Width of the door, and then and that's everything. Thank you for watching.